show is all about color. It's making me very happy. So let's take a step back and dive deep into understanding the color wheel and what it represents. Brenda Danso is here, our designer in the house. So where do we begin when it comes to thinking about color and decor and our feeling?
Well, before we get started, Tracy, I want you to have a seat and let us know how you feel in this space that I put together.
Well, here's the interesting thing. I came into the studio and I made a beeline for this sofa. There's something about it. I feel like it's my vibe. It's warm, it's cozy, it's calm.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's how it made me feel. Did I get the right answer, teacher?
You did, because you have the deeper tones, and so it's personal, right? But I'm glad that you were able to gravitate towards the space. So let's get into the education of color theory, and I see a lot of color in the audience, and I absolutely love it.
Okay, so we have a very colorful audience today. I love that you all understood the assignment. We're gonna start with red, and I see there's someone right in front of our cameraman wearing red. Either one, Cammie, you can ask either one of them. Do you want to stand up for us?
Oh, sure.
I was like, oh, sure. The camera's on me.
Hello.
What's your name?
My name's Heather.
Heather, how is red making you feel today?
Fun, young. I love red.
Yes. Oh, me too.
Party. It's a party color for me.
So we got a party girl in the house. My kind of girl.
Yeah, so the beauty about primary colors, so we have red, yellow, and blue. And so you're absolutely right. Red is very playful. It's a passionate color as well, so it creates energy. So you're right on with that.
I love that. Okay, Cammie, go find us a blue person. Who's blue? Cammie is like a wily and able to fit in any space possible, so she will get that microphone to you. Hello. What's your name?
Joelle.
Joelle, how are you feeling in blue today?
I feel confident and pretty.
Oh, and you look confident and pretty.
Thank you. Oh, absolutely.
You know what they say about that color blue? It's a perfect color for television. What does blue, how should blue make us feel, or what are the attributes of blue?
So blue really makes us feel calm, right? So it also makes sense you feel relaxed and confident as well. So that's a really great color. There's so much color, but when you look at blue, it kind of just calms everything, and it's really complementary to a lot of the other bold colors that we see.
Okay, let's do one more. Do we have a yellow person? Is anyone yellow out there?
My lady has all the colors.
Yeah, you know what?
We have our mannequin.
You're obviously my favorite. I picked on you at the top of the show. So how are you feeling in that beautiful burst of color you're wearing?
Wild.
Wild! Okay, that's all I needed to hear. We're done with the audience now. Very good. She feels wild. She's got all the colors, right?
You've got all the colors blended together. We're going to talk a little bit more about that. But we know when we hear about yellow, it's so cheerful, it's vibrant. When the sun is out, right, yellow represents that as well, right?
Yeah.
So joy is really great.
Okay, beautiful. Those were our primary colors. Let's talk about the secondary colors.
Yeah, so secondary colors, we have purple.
Yes.
So how are you feeling in your outfit, Trace?
Well, I feel fly every day, girl. I feel good, I feel comfortable, but purple has this sense of royalty to it, I think.
Does,
so, and I always,
absolutely.
you know, take that on when I put on anything purple. But what are the attributes of purple?
You got it. So royalty is one, right? So it's very regal, and also creativity, that's purple. And then when we're looking at secondary colors, we also have orange, right? And green. So green we know is fresh. Orange, we know it's also enthusiasm, right? So those are our secondary colors.
Okay, very good. Talk to us a little bit about tertiary colors.
Yes, so we can actually even use our space as an example, or even my outfit. So the easiest way to remember what tertiary color is when you're combining your primary colors. So when you combine red and yellow, you get a tertiary color. So even looking at my outfit, you have the blue paired with the green, that's a tertiary color. So when we come into this space, on this wall, we have Benjamin Moore's Tarrantine Green. It's an olive, beautiful color. And who would think of pairing green with like red or orange, right? It seems really unconventional, but the reason why it works, Trace, is because it's deeper in tone. So if it was a bright green and a bright red, imagine the emotions it would elicit, right? It wouldn't quite sit well. Exactly. So because it's deeper, it worked really well. And so we have our art, which just ties everything together. So that's really tertiary, combining the colors. And we grounded it with this rug because it's neutral. When you have such bold colors, you want to be able to complement it well. And so that's why we grounded it with the more neutral rug.
Now, if you're advising your clients on a space, what is the first thing you ask them?
Well, kind of what we did when we sat here, how does this space make you feel, or how does this color make you feel?
How do you want to feel?
Exactly, because I
Yeah.
want to know what feeling do you want or emotion do you want it to evoke. And so
Right.
once I have that idea, then I know, okay, you want it to feel cool and
Yeah.
relaxed, we're looking at the blues. You want it to feel fresh, we're going with the greens. You want it to feel invigorating, we're going to go with the wild colors over there, right?
Yeah,
the
yeah,
red,
yeah.
yellow, we're going to mix it up a little bit so it's more playful. So that's where we go with that.
You said something interesting in this space. The reason why the green and the red are going to work together and they're very unconventional is because they take on the same tone. And we're going to be
Right.
talking a lot more about that on the show.
Yeah.
What else in this space works together because of color theory or because of tone?
Yeah, so we really went with complementary, but you can see a repetition in the colors as well. You have the green wall, our vase is green, right?
Yeah.
So you have the reddish and the orange, so we're really remixing the colors,
Yeah.
so that way it feels complementary. There's still a contrast, but it doesn't feel like it's two worlds apart.
Okay, so if you are at home and you want to do colors that wouldn't necessarily traditionally be put together,
Yeah.
what other aspects do you have to this space that are tying it all together?
So one important thing to note is you can go with two bold colors. So here I went with the green, and then
I
I
love
went
that
with
green.
the reddish orange. So those are my two bold colors that I kind of stuck with.
Yeah.
And the rest of the colors are complementary. If you go that way, then you're playing it safe, but still being bold and not worried about whether it's going to look good together or feel cohesive.
Very good.